Mzansi, buckle up. From the union buildings to your backyard, here's the story everyone's talking about. I'm your host, and today we're diving deep into the heartbeat of our nation. We're looking at the innovations and individuals.
God. So help me God.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. And I haven't had the opportunity. Good morning, Mr. Matlala.
Good morning, Commissioner.
Mr. Matlala, you should have by you a fairly small white file.
Is this one?
And
I think the witness's file has been taken away. We'll just go on, look at it electronically. It's just going to be a bit of an issue pertaining to the paginated numbers, but I've handed mine over just for purposes of getting away, moving along.
taken by who so that we can track it down?
I think the attorneys took the boxes with, but it's not an issue. Let's just move on. You can use mine in the intro.
That's fine.
Thank you.
I hope that the file you've been given accords with our paginated version. But let's start with the cover. It should bear your name on the spine and read Regulation 10.6 Notice, Statement and Annexure. Is that what you have?
Yeah, it is.
Thank you. Now, you do confirm that you have filed a statement in response to a request by the Commission to address certain specified questions that were posed to you. Is that correct?
Yes, I do.
I would like you to, on that file, then turn to page 8 and have regard to the contents of the document appearing from page 8. It runs until page 17. And it has in the trim lines at page 8 the word affidavit, and it purports to be your affidavit. And if you go to page 17, this is a document, an affidavit sworn to by yourself on the 2nd day of August 2026 and bears a signature above the word deponent. Do you confirm that's your signature and that the details I have read are correct?
Yes, I confirm.
Now, attached to this statement, if you go further from page 18, is a 2-page document that is referred to in this particular statement as Annexure VM1, and that would start at page 18. Do you so confirm?
Yes, I do.
And you stand by the contents of this statement as we sit here now?
Yes, I do.
Just to give you a sense of how we normally run our processes here in the Commission, as a start, we give the witness an opportunity to speak to the statement that they have submitted. They have a choice of summarizing issues or reading the statement into the record as we go along, or in fact, a bit of both. During that time, you can expect not to be engaged or the facts that you attest to not be contradicted either by the evidence leaders or the commissioners. So you have a free run with the statement. You must, however, anticipate questions which we call clarification questions. The clarification questions will be based on what is contained in the statement, either in a particular paragraph or a paragraph considered in the context of another paragraph, just so you clarify what your eventual position is as regards a particular fact. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
So when we start then, you will have the opportunity to relate your story as you choose, and as I said, you may read or summarize. Secondly, the structure of your statement is such that you respond specifically to the issues raised in the Regulation 10.6 notice that was served upon you. So you do so with reference to the specific paragraphs in the 10.6 notice. In your statement, you deal with your response to the specific issue in a certain paragraph, but you do not indicate what was asked of you. That's correct?
Yes, that's correct.
So to facilitate the appreciation of your testimony by future readers, where you indicate that you are responding to a particular paragraph, right, you say, at paragraph 2.1.1, please allow me an opportunity to read into the record what was stated in paragraph 2.1.1, and then we deal with your response there too. Would that work for you?
Oh, yeah, it will.
Thank you. So if then we may start at paragraph 8, and before we do so, you should have page 8. We should have from page 1 to 7 the actual 10.6 notice that you had received. Please confirm that's what you have.
Yes, I do have.
Then each time we have to go back to the 10.6, that is the 10.6 I'll be referring to, and you are welcome to go to it just to satisfy yourself that I am reading into the record correctly what is set out in the 10.6.
Okay.
I invite you then to deal with your statement starting from page 8. I think it makes sense that you perhaps read the beginning and the first 4 paragraphs, and because from the 5th paragraph you are now responding, you pause thereafter, and then I will read into the record paragraph 2.1.1 of the 10.6 notice, and then we take it from there. Thank you.
I should start reading.
Please start reading, whichever works best for you, yes.
1 to 4, paragraphs 1 to 4.
I'm an adult businessman currently incarcerated as a remand detainee and awaiting trial. The facts deposed in this affidavit, save for where otherwise stated or indicated, are within my personal knowledge and are, to the best of my belief, both true and correct. I confirm that I was served with a notice in terms of Regulation 10.6 of the regulations of the Commission, and therefore I depose to this affidavit in response to the notice referred to herein. Where I make submissions of law, I do so on the advice of my legal representatives, which are advice I verily believe to be correct.
Thank you for that. You then have a heading at paragraph 2.1.1. That is paragraph 2.1.1 of the 10.6 notice, which, as I indicated, starts from your page 1. If we could then refer to page 2, the first 2 paragraphs are the standard preliminary introductory comments to the notice itself. But you were requested from paragraph 2.1 to provide comprehensive background information, including, and you start with paragraph 2.1.1, and the question to you was whether you have previously been convicted of any offense by a court of law in South Africa, and if so, full details including dates of conviction and nature of the offenses. You deal with that at paragraph 5. Please read your paragraph 5.
I confirm that I have previous conviction of housebreaking and theft to which I was sentenced to an effective 8-year prison term. I served 18 months of this sentence and I was subsequently released.
We then turn to the next question and the 10.6 at 2.1.2, where you were asked whether you have ever been charged of any offense and charges were later withdrawn against you. You are required to provide details of the charges and dates when charges were withdrawn. You respond to that particular request at paragraph 6.
I can confirm that I was previously charged with offenses that were later withdrawn. I attach here to as Annexure VM1 a list of the offenses that I was charged with which were later withdrawn.
And you confirm that the VM1 you reference there is the document appearing from page 18?
Yes, I
page
do.
18 and page 19?
Yes, I do.
These are the matters you were previously charged with, but all of which were subsequently withdrawn. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. The next question to you was at paragraph 2.1.3, asking whether you are currently facing any charges, and if so, the nature of those charges and dates when you were charged. You deal with that question at paragraph 7 of your statement, if you could read that.
I confirm that I'm currently facing two separate pending matters as set out below. I have a pending case in the High Court of South Africa, Johannesburg, under the case number SS98/2025. I was arrested and charged by members of...
The energy is undeniable. It's time to showcase the excellence that defines us. Stay tuned to Mzansi Pulse for more stories that matter to you. Don't forget to like, follow, and join the conversation. Until next time.